It's time for another evaluations episode because I have accumulated some videos. And let's try to catch up with the YouTubers, tubers.
And it might have been a mistake for her to advertise that, because if there's one thing France does well
is protest and shit in the river? That sucks, man. Alright, so let's check John Oliver's piece on whatever he's up to. I have heard about this France protest thing. And with the evaluations, we shake this button up and down and get the score. That's it. That's the whole point. Then I'm gonna put Oliver somewhere with his score. And compare with other YouTubers, including Sniper Wolf. Every time Sniper Wolf, because she uploads lots of content that doesn't suck. Unlike Jacksfilms.
There is a plan for a mass shitting in the river.
Yeah, definitely purge. Definitely level of purge is increasing, and I keep track of that. Over here. Every time there's an insight of like, yeah, we have to break rules to be able to get a better life.
What else is down there with them? Specifically, that the ocean floor is full of deposits of vents.
Alright, minerals. What are we going to do with that? And he also mentioned cryptids. That you can find all kinds of life 3 miles deep, it seems.
It will be worth doing at all. So tonight, let's talk about deep-sea mining. Scientists worry that those gigantic vehicles could do much broader harm.
I don't know if I'm invested into the story, to be honest. Because it's science versus, you know, miners. We have to now weigh the positives and negatives, I guess. I don't know. How does that one module cost? Why do we care about this deep sea shit, you know, that we can't interact with? We can't travel to it. I don't know, man. To me, I'm just like, I'm not siding with science because it sounds stupid. Science always sounds stupid. But yeah, this is messed up, bro.
From the its previous state. So even after an entire Kylie Jenner, the ecosystem had not recovered. It's worth thinking about, but the truth is, they may not be as critical for our clean energy future. We simply start selling John Oliver cake bears and all of this.
The deals, man. The deals you can't refuse. I mean, at some point I got bored because, like, the topics are kind of, you know, drowsy, deep-sea topics. I don't think I can handle that shit. Final score 89 is pretty much the lowest one. But I don't mind, because he sometimes makes wonderful pieces at the same time. This one just, like, all over the place. He just needs a good topic, and then it's all, smashing. Sometimes I can review women. I even have dating scores of, like, which places to check. Bell does not have list all score. Interesting. Alright, we can compare Generation 3 and not even qualified person. If you don't know what the generations are of Powerpuffs, well, you're not lucky at this point. Too much to explain. Let's just say some women are better than others. And I craft a team of 4 girls. And this is the third team. And Bella has not proven herself yet. The total score with Listall is 15. Putting her in the middle, 47th place. What is fascinating to me, there is Nikki Limo. They're not far off from each other. There is Crush 4 created, and Nikki Limo stolen the spots quickly, right? At least from Hailey Steinfeld, even though she has more points. The funny part is that Bella also has a song called Crush, which is pretty cool. I think she has more than enough chances to be in Generation 6, after all. Still battle with Limo and all that shit. We'll see how that goes. It's for that to take place way later. And Chrissy gonna just wait. Women and content creators are a little bit on different sides. If you haven't figured that out, because I did. Or different camps. And technically the camp of just making music versus the camp of grinding for information, teaching things. Nikki's old enough to the point where she's kind of in both camps with the podcast. I think she started like 3 years ago. Ah, yes, the most popular podcast 5 years ago, actually. All right. There's something to explore. Oh, and I can't not glitch Bella for being the crush when the crush is needed, is being searched for in case there's better ones. Generation 5 and 6 potentially can change and be improved. Generation 4 has been announced. Corn 4 probably not gonna change in any way. Oh no, you mentioned it twice. I love that shit.
Not to worry about photo.
Style theory. Very interesting.
Shop and Facetune ruining our self-esteem. Shahnaz Ahmed, the director of issue that the majority are female, based on unrealistic beauty.
The majority are female based on unrealistic beauty standards. The or fight against unrealistic body standards. Oh, it's different. It's beauty versus body. Whoa, that's different, guys. In the same sentence. You gotta be crazy. Like, all of a sudden, you as a writer lose all credibility.
Body standard?
Well, body standards, but like... There's many ways to fight. Not just pixels on a screen, you know? Like, you have to try and communicate with the audience. Try to build personality, blah blah blah, right? This is all fake shit that very difficult to add personality to it.
Turning to AI? Cost. Vida.
Yes, very cheap AI.
Their brand Olaplex in her photos. Yes, Aitana. I'm sure it was the shampoo that made your digit.
Yeah. Definitely AI loves products, using all these products, guys. I swear. Alright, that's a sweet video.
Not going anywhere anytime soon. We're likely to see more and more pop-up.
I don't know if I care that much. I mean, it's a company version of artificial people. Who knows? You know, companies are toying with this, but like people can still take over and take that spotlight away.
Back in 2021,
we rejected NFTs, so we can reject AI, guys. Or AI-generated nonsense. However, someone like me is going to be increasingly more demanded of like trying to dissect the meaning of things and the downfall of things so we can accelerate the sort of process and not be mesmerized by garbage, basically, that can be generated that's meaningless, right? Just trying to rip you off.
Hated it.
Yeah. Well, internet hated YouTube Rewind, and now it's lost in the trashes of the internet, but, you know, I'm scooping that up of like, well, I hated it too, I guess. Because it could be so much more cooler. So much more eventful. And not dead and gone. Well, let's keep on digging, I guess. We have half of the evaluation. Alright, a cheap costume that's gonna survive the apocalyptical nuclear fallout landscape. Let's see what we find here.
We designed the best outfit for surviving the nuclear apocalypse to intense heat and pressure.
Alright, then the rubber suit is gonna make you sweat. Doesn't sound pretty good. In fact, radiation, for me personally, is just a different form of heat, maybe?
For you.
Because, like, microwave radiation is producing heat. So, all radiation probably produces heat.
If you out in the hot.
Like, sun produces heat and radiation. I wonder why. And I'm not making this shit up, right? There's lots of radiation. It's actually even known, like, as a belt around the Earth, which I don't believe that the Earth is round, but whatever, right?
When the temperature gets too high, we release that heat.
Oh, that's how sweat works. I never fucking knew. Yeah, it gets a little bit nitty-gritty on these things. I just want the scoopers.
Not gonna protect me when I'm being a...
Aww. I already forgot this beast's name, but holy shit, man, it's a scary one. Yes, cotton shirt, not gonna protect us, guys. What are we gonna end up with, though?
jackets and jeans. If they fall off their bike at
So satisfying to see someone fall like this.
a high speed, these fat
Yeah, he will survive, just like Sonic, right? Sonic wears leather, right?
fabric
See? See, that's denim jeans, guys. And I'm pretty sure Sonic looks like a blue hedgehog, so, you know, theory confirmed, guys. Get on my level.
leather start to break down and rot if exposed
See, I thought it's Sonic, guys. It's Sonic. That blue thing is Sonic because he starts melting and rotting underwater and stuff, you know?
to the water. And canvas's durability, as clothing made from canvas can last.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that before. Canvas float. What the hell is this?
On the topic of
Yes, Amy, be impressive, to be honest. I'm not disappointed by style theory. I'm not sure about food theory necessarily, but game theory and film theory, they're never coming back.
trying
That
to
is
replace
gone
the
wrong. Fallout nukes are a lie? Oh, nobody's a... Never mind.
help app to do
Surely science knows how nuclear weapons work. Absolutely. Sometimes it pisses me off.
exist.
I have tested 10 nuclear weapons. Here's what I found, guys.
I didn't even know that that was a thing you could do. And yourself. This outfit may be able to protect you from the world, but it can't protect you from bad hygiene.
God damn it. Then who's gonna protect me from bad hygiene? I need help, guys.
We here at Theorist recommend that you listen to the professionals.
Only professional rats, not humans. Anyways. Pretty interesting. Content is evaluated before, and now it's better. So that's pretty nice. Amy's doing fine work. Well, there's Eurovision Gabe. How many subscribers he has? He had like 14,000. And now he has 14,000. That's pretty crazy. I'm so proud of him. The good, the bad, the ugly. 20 hours. How many days have I given him? How many days I was sitting on this video? 4 days. No, he's growing pretty fast. It is one of those rocket ship moments when you pick up a theme and start pumping quality. For me, I can't sit on one thing, guys. I have too many responsibilities that I feel like I want to fulfill. So let's see the video. There's 2 evaluations pretty much in there. If the evaluation is great, the Gabe is gonna get his own button. Crazy, am I right?
You know,
I hope you're familiar with Eurovision, the European contest of music. Apparently the one that was taken by LGBTQ, and I'm just an intruder. Interesting, right? I personally just care about the music. Just give me good music. I don't care about the gay stuff. For I'm yet to have a good friend in my life around me. I mean, if I'm not changing locations, it's probably going to be very difficult to do. But even like through Discords, could be happening. Still waiting for that to happen just as much, so I don't know. I don't know what kind of sexual activity people can actually conjure in the world. It must be fake.
Patreon, if you want to, you know, give me some money, you can get
Give me some money, bro.
I have Armenia, Switzerland, and Greece.
That's a more reasonable thing. They're picking the best music videos. And then you picked Croatia. No way, Croatia fucking... I would just pick Switzerland because it's just impressive in every single way.
I love the shot with the pomegranates running down.
Fuck the pomegranates, just call... Just call them oranges,
The
please.
hit video of
Yeah, I picked that one too for the thumbnail. Right here. The thumbnail, guys. Cool. We agree on something to some extent.
I love the voice of Mrwhosetheboss, aka Vsword.
What? I get it, but I don't get it, bro. I get it, but I don't get it.
In that song.
Lisa's representing Estonia this time. Is it actually real?
Vsauce, Michael here. Where are your fingers?
For sure it's a fucking meme and not real. What the hell? Vsauce double in Eurovision rap. Oh my god. Okay, people are actually into it, just like I was, like, stunned by resemblance. I'm like, shit, what? Vsauce? Is that Michael here?
I should have said my
I don't care about the
when
verses.
it was twits 900 times. Then we have
He loves Estonia's performance way too much.
Croatia.
What the fuck? Is he sabotaging the whole thing? Like, literally all the bad choices.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, I already hate his counterpart.
Look, I'm close.
Oh, come on, that's... This guy, bro. No, this is terrible. The kill song part, right? They call the bridge, but the song killer.
Shock of the disqualification. This is what I've gone for. So congratulations again, Ireland. Congratulations, Bambi. You thoroughly deserved it.
Boring! One of the more boring videos. Honestly, nah, Gabe, not relevant to me. Gabe's still a fart for me. There's the You Cringe You Lose Smosh last sitting for a flashback. I don't know what they're gonna be doing. Maybe they're gonna accelerate the content. They haven't actually announced. Maybe in the end of the video they're gonna announce it. Would be very nice. Because they do flashback 1 week, the other week is an episode. I don't think I skipped a single one. But I do skip flashbacks for obvious reasons. It is time to finish this episode of summoning Ian and Anthony.
Ending is what like really throws me off. And all those girls grabbing my ass for no reason was...
Wow. At some point, Smosh was making cringe, and Ian has found the cringiest video to show. Fucking destroying the competition, bro. Ian wins, right?
Also because that meme is so irrelevant.
Why were you bald?
So this competition is one shows videos to the other. It's different rounds, basically. The score is not being shown, pretty sad. Neither do the rounds. It's kind of weird. But we can already tell from their faces who's winning.
Cringe! Can't beat that. I don't even need to guess who won.
No,
you didn't even stand.
Video.
You didn't even stand a chance.
No, you're right. The other
Oh, this podcast is coming to an end because there are some very exciting things happening
in the Smosh world.
On this channel. You might want to stay tuned. Wow.
I don't know, man. It kind of just shut off all the action after the cringiest video. And flopped very hard of like, check out this thing and that thing and many things are coming and look at all these things. It's kind of cringe, to be honest. That they're still making to this day. At least together now. I don't know. For how long? Maybe the evaluation is not necessary here. 2 more videos to check out. The Sunny V video about offensive advertisements. Maybe he uploaded even more stuff. Please! Middle mouse button betraying me. Alright. There's more.
It's Courtney's birthday!
Well, that's cool. I'm gonna stick around then. Fucking shotgun speed, holy crap. I hate to say it, but we also survived the masturbation reveal of like, oh, here's so many places you can masturbate in Smosh, guys. Thanks. I'll try to use that accordingly, you know.
Well, that should...
Yeah, my 29th birthday sucked too, so at least we relate with that. Yeah, most of these acts just kind of floppers. I stopped watching, try not to laugh, and just kind of got tired of it.
Five Nights at Freddy.
I don't know what is that referring to. Like, some of these jokes no longer interact with the audience. Don't acknowledge that audience exists and want to see a proper video. Instead, they're just like, you know, flapping with each other, trying to make each other laugh. Like, hey guys, like, there's a lot of people watching who are hoping to be entertained still. Yeah, a good example is like, oh, I was on this under this blanket, guys, but there's no joke. It's just like, you know, they're messing with each other. He was dressed like this, guys, and now but he doesn't deliver a joke afterwards. What's the point?
Freaking Miller. This one for me.
Ah, yeah, that's a pretty cool twist. The best Courtney is the Courtney freaking Miller. That one, bro.
This is Courtney's pitch for her birthday. The wenching hour. Everyone will gather, holding small wooden bowls and begging for soup, and shrieking as I take spoonfuls of soup and serve it to each peasant.
Yes, learn that soup is the best food. Yeah, that's not... Also, she was holding the whole time. See? And then, guess what happened? Get out of here. Get out of here, peasants. What a loser. Anyways, that kind of sucked for me, so... Does that count? I'm reducing the current content evaluation because it was way too high. And normalizing a little bit. You can ignore that fact. As I, that was the one? Shit, I can't tell. Well, it's not dead last, but it's yet to be revealed, to be honest. As I have updated my system, I can see after a save who gets points, and Smosh gets like 5 points because Courtney super linked and all that, and we're gonna push her to 4,700. I will decide when the birthday happens of 5,000. Let's fucking go. Every 1,000 is technically a birthday because these things are rare personally to each button. Mrwhosetheboss squeezed himself in 40 minutes ago. What a champ. I'll be taking another break. What? How is Olivia causing an error? I was looking at like the 6th generation, and TikTok is the one that's missing from this list. I've never seen an error like this. Kind of remarkable. 1 second. I'm just saying Vanessa is just as big of a crush as Olivia, if not more. Alright, I think I'm fixing this easily. It is now fixed. Well, let's see who's gonna be the best crush, I guess. I don't know. That's gonna be way into the future. I just need to know how to, you know, cut a sandwich. That's really important for me. Which I don't ever do, so... People were capable of tuning in to my quicksort knockout, but still missed the point entirely because fucking arrogance is always... I know facts! I know bucket sword exists, guys. Oh my god, that's so much like bucket sword, guys. What the fuck, man? 10 buckets. I create 10 buckets. I'm so smart. Fucking nasty people, bro, I swear. I mean, technically, it's a very similar thing. It's just like it's done with arrays, like it's so ugly and stupid. Yes, guys, I don't just fuck around with plain drama of being smarter man in the room, you know. Welcome to my court. But I can also sort things out very well. Crazy. Alright, so let's find out why vegetables are not real, and how to get this and that and all that shit, bro. All these 3 videos.
Vegetables aren't real. There's no such thing, and I can prove it.
How dare you? Instead of choosing to disprove vegetables, you could have just proven flat Earth. What an asshole.
And the world that vegetables.
See, it's right there. Just disprove that one. 1 out of 3 chance that you disprove the right thing.
Vegetables disappear from your food vocabulary.
Man, he's declaring war, this bad boy. Holy.
On vegetables a little bit here. I mean the entire category.
I mean war. What is this rainbow doing in the background? What's going on, bro? Relax. I can already smell stupidity from here, because never like anything like this succeeds.
I can tell that some of you are skeptical.
Yeah, I'm not just skeptical, I just like, it's science. Theorist channel never prove anything properly and never really surprised me that much.
So immediately you can see the problem here. By the modern definition, all of these are vegetables.
Wow, then fix the fucking definition, bro.
Fries are made directly from potatoes, which are part of a plant, meaning that the scariest twist of
I think people agree that potatoes are a vegetable. That's fine, right? We know what fruits are. Fruits are very juicy, on tree growing things, right? Generally, and anything that sort of resembles the juiciness of it is gonna be a fruit if it's like a sugary, juicy type of thing, right? If it's more of a food source, you know, relatively close to Earth growing food source, or inside Earth itself, that's a vegetable. I don't know how you can fuck up a definition, but I'm sure I understand everyone fucks everything up because they have logical impairments and all that shit. But you're not gonna impress me, bro. The Theorist channel is not gonna impress me that much. It's just clickbait as always. Definitions are complicated, and you can make things ugly by observing edge cases or overlapping cases, where something is a fruit and a vegetable at the same time and will rule the world in like 7 days or something. And is Jesus, you know, like whatever, right? Edge cases. But we just have a general definition where things get sucked into, hopefully most of them. And again, there's going to be hybrids, there's going to be a lot of weird shit. But how, what is he trying to achieve here? I don't understand. Some things go from the ground and some things grow on the trees. That's the whole point, you know? Some things grow on plants, which is in a between of a tree and in the ground, like tomatoes, right? Where is it growing? So it's mostly from the ground. Like the tree, it has a trunk. The tree has a very distinct kind of separation from the ground. Very, very high up, the apples are growing. And the apples have a specific attributes as well of being juicier instead of like relying on water because water comes down and up and down the tree. So is the water that gets a flavor of some kinds. That's what apple is trying to do. What vegetable is trying to do is to get minerals from the ground. Are we clear now? Are we in the clear? Have we defined things properly?
No? The distinction that's made is making a carve-out for fruit.
Strawberry for a reason. I don't give a fuck who disagrees. It's a fucking berry. It's a small looking thing that's also juicy. It could even come from the ground. I don't give a fuck at this point. It's too small to be a fruit or a vegetable. That's a very specific thing called a berry. Can we agree on these things, please, guys?
Dessert.
You call this a fruit, I'ma get fucking violent, bro. Holy shit.
They're used in savory dishes. Again, massive list of exceptions.
Well, thank God there are exceptions, bro. Thank God. Thank God we can even make even more bubbles in between cases. I don't know, man. We can find more things because we just chose 2 words. Fruits and vegetables, there's more. There's more words that we can come up with and a new definition that would suck in more things. As long as it's within reason. I don't give a fuck, though. I just said it. I just, like, I can see beyond his points so fast.
Plants. But unfortunately,
the only thing that gives him self-esteem is that he has words, you know? He has words for different vegetables, which I don't give a fuck right now, to be honest.
that exists that isn't immediately disproven by...
Again, edge cases cannot disprove anything. Definition is there to represent the center of what you're trying to, you know, encompass. Like, oh my god, this thing disproven everything. What the fuck are these people smoking, bro?
Other vegetables. So where does that leave us? What the heck are we actually eating?
We're eating shorts, I think. We sit on YouTube and eating shorts. Eat my shorts.
The vegetables is.
Banana is kind of interesting. Is it a fruit? Is it really? Like, it's in a different definition. It's almost like a nut for some people who are nuts, you know, and don't understand what nut stands for. Like, it's pretty obvious what nut stands for. Holy shit. And why coconut and nut is just a hard material in general, right? So banana does not actually resemble a nut. But doesn't resemble fruits either. It's not a juicy substance. It is something else. In fact, it grows differently as well. It grows into, like, multitudes, right? In multiples, stuck together. It's kind of interesting. It's, I think, the edge case of a fruit. Funny enough.
Well, plants are considered fruits. If you remember back to 4th grade...
No one wants to remember a stupid classroom. Relax, bro.
Parts of the plant region.
Shoot system? Absolutely. Everyone knows in classrooms, shoot system is the first thing you have to learn in case bullying rots your brain and you have a gun in your house. Then shoot system is all you learn. I completely agree with that. I take back my point that I was trying to make. Nah, let's remember the classrooms. Absolutely. That one's the best.
The tomato is the product of the Solanum lycopersicum plant.
See, now everything is so much clearer.
More commonly and easily named the tomato plant. Therefore, proving that tomatoes are in fact fruit.
Yeah, there's a problem with that, you know. There's a little bit of problem. Again, the further you go from the earth, the juicier the thing becomes. But for fuck's sake, we divide the skies and the earth 50-50. And I think tomato kind of would belong in the lower category than the upper category. And just like, oh, he's gonna shuffle definitions and have fun with our brains now, you know, mess with our brains because he's so, you know, infatuated. I like this word and I'm gonna use this, infatuated, of like, he learned so many facts that he feels like he's gonna just mess with your brain because he's so much smarter than you. You're just infatuated. You have actually bare amount of influence on other people. Call this a fruit, I mean, like, you're just gonna infuriate other people. Like, this is probably not true. We need another anti-theorist channel, you know, which kind of sounds like anti-terrorism channel. Probably the same thing.
Plants, all types of squash, peas, massive.
Ah, yes, everything is a fruit now.
Fruit. And watch out.
Man, but we're already in a huge disagreement. We're already like, there's a reason why there's 2 different words to make distinctions between 2 different things. Clearly, this guy is just playing with the edge case of like, oh, I found a plant, so it's a fruit. Wow, I guess we're screwed now. I guess we lost this game. There's no vegetables anymore. He fucking destroyed them all. I don't know what the purpose of that was, but holy shit, it pissed me off for sure. Honestly, Food Theorist channel, you know, is an outrage channel for sure. He's gonna look at your sandwiches and be like, wrong sandwich. This is how a sandwich is supposed to look like, and this is why you have to drink Prime every day. All right, buy more Prime. Such a fucking shit channel, but this is why I will never go to Game Theory channel and Film Theory channel, because it's even worse. I mean, the deeper you go, I'm just saying, the deeper you go, the more hell you encounter.
Skin, artichokes, cauliflower. At least the tips of it, which are actually a flower.
Oh, it's a flower, guys. Absolutely. Wow. We completely agree that this is completely equal. It's one of those dolphin is an actual mammal problems, right? Yeah, I wish it was that fucking complicated where some mammals live underwater. Damn, bro.
Leaves us with the obvious question. If these vegetables are fruit,
how much brain you have left in there?
And even though we've taken a good amount out of this food
for no reason, for just being stupid, you know, and offensive.
Category vegetables, right? They aren't technically part of the plant. If any, terms aside for a moment, there are plenty of seeds that actually are considered vegetables, though. You have pea.
Honestly, this one you can take to the seed world. I don't give a fuck about peas and all that shit, man. The bean.
Distinction of,
you know what? Just put them in the seeds. You can have it. However, they're kind of the seed. The beans look the same way. Like there's in stalks, right? How else would they grow? So this kind of resembles the corn. So I think corn is not. It could be like made out of seed, like sunflower, right? Sunflower is definitely made out of seeds. So I think these are fucking seeds, bro. We're just eating seeds. Although when you say seed, it's like it's quite a hard material, supposed to be hard material, and beans don't feel that hard, nor do peas. They're pretty soft. So perhaps through that definition, this is completely different. I don't know, man. See, a seed means many things, because seeds are in apples, seeds are in a lot of places, and we're sort of trying to make the distinction that most seeds are not even edible, right? There's edible seeds and not edible seeds, and they kind of have a very distinct category, so this is not it. I don't think I can squeeze that shit in. I don't think I can change anything, to be honest. Just to make things more distinct, more vivid, instead of blurry mess of like, oh, my foot is a vegetable also.
So now, one thing that all those seeds I listed have in common is that they...
Oh, that's where they come from, right? That's the whole point. You know, if it comes from a plant, then it's a fucking fruit. Like some fucking bullshit definition he's trying to come up with. What actually matters is the, you know, race card, please, of how the thing looks like, what attributes it has, how you interact with it. So the seeds are hard, tiny, they can grow things, you know, out of itself, used to grow things. I don't know how to put it together in a sentence. I'm just saying, there's clear attributes when you just pick apart and isolate the thing you're talking about instead of talking about plants, greens. Wow. Just like it turns into such a fucking mindfuck, because now you have all these factuations where you're just putting puzzle pieces together in any way you like, because you have so many pieces to play around with, as if nothing matters anymore and no one's gonna stop you. Well, someone has to be a YouTube CEO and stop these fools from doing this shit to me. We're not gonna watch the rest of the videos. because it's bad enough as it is.
come from a botanical sense. They don't develop in the fruit, so the seeds and bread can comfortably
My fucking god, bro.
See, we've not
Imagine doing so much brain damage to the public of like, and enjoying it too.
we are
Because you get paid. And then it's like, oh, hey guys, do you want to monitor subscriptions with Rocket? Yeah, you should. You should subscribe to just me. Just subscribe to me and you will have content forever.
left with a
Trust
lot of
me. If someone really piques your interest, you're gonna check their channel and move on with your life. Good job. Just subscribe, just unsubscribe from everything, and just subscribe to me. How about that, bro? Alright? This is why there's a spike. People are trying to escape whatever he's talking about. Sponsored vegetable, you know? We're just trying to escape a vegetable, guys.
category
That's it.
is carrots, which are not and never have been a vegetable.
I'm almost ready to unsubscribe from this bullshit. Because, like, what the why are you so angry? What's the point? It's a vegetable. And we might even force you to eat it, you know, until you realize, oh, I guess it is a vegetable by force.
Those yams and anything else you can dig up is a geophyte. But
Geophyte. You're trying to fight me, bro?
technically,
Geophyte? You mean like this? We smash together? I mean, if I flex my number, maybe you shouldn't fucking fight me, to be honest.
I usually consider
Yeah, so what he's trying to do is he's trying to, like, flex his factification of, like, oh, we can surround the vegetables and steal all the vegetabilification because we can just classify different things in different ways and blah, 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 and just steal all the vegetable material. And it will disappear, guys. Oh my god, I made such a fucking magic trick for 12 minutes. Wasted your time. Congratulations. Wasted your time because he's not going to reveal that, oh, it's just a magic trick. Please call things vegetables, okay? That's supposed to be called like that. Please don't change your mind about this. You know, please don't pretend that magic exists and that I can control your minds and perception of things. No, just stick to what works,
But
please.
they're not texture or nutrition content. They're way closer to bread than they are to spinach. So
Yeah, thanks for making
much
so
so
little
that
sense.
on grain in 2025 because they make no sense as a vegetable.
Man, this is brain rot for sure. You know, grain rot.
Instead of greens, this category should
How is potato just like bread? Like, what the fuck?
now starch.
You know, I can sort of see the starch, but like seeds at the same, like,
So we've just
man, do you feel the brain damage that I feel? Like,
most
just
of the
insane.
of a vegetable is scorched earth. The gum I chewed this morning was probably a vegetable by today's standards.
Probably is that your assumption?
These things-
Yes, it's skibidi toilet drama of like people go up in the food chain to be the best of the best in content creation. But it's kind of brain rot material that you probably want to avoid. Like, I don't see the point.
Not vegetables, because there's no such thing as a vegetable. Practically every other food category, leaving no
Yeah, I love eating flowers. Do you guys like eating flowers?
need for vegetable to be one. So the channel, knowing that there's no such thing as
No, it's not what we're supposed to know. The fuckery of definition is not what we're supposed to know. We need to know the properties of these things. The properties, the taste of how it classifies and what kind of blobs it makes. And the blob of vegetables stays intact. This little fun fucking game of theorizing of like, oh, we can actually tear apart the definition of vegetables if we want to. But it's so aggressive, so painful to watch. Man, it's fucked up, man. So, I don't know, if this fucking keeps going, I might not be subscribed to not Amy, you know? It's outrage material and I cannot evaluate properly. Get the fuck out of here. I'll just give a hatred point.
So let's talk about it. So they're basically folding sunglasses, but just with the thinnest possible frame. Flimsy as you'd expect to, given that. This is the Chili Series 2
Yeah, Series 2, guys.
water bottles having a Series 2, so funny. Next general.
Let's go, we at least acknowledge the same thing.
Can basically be powered by just 2 of these. Anytime I come back.
So there's a power bank, there's some sockets. I mean, pretty cool to have power bank like this. Modules of batteries.
Drop it on, and then I take one.
I take one for my energy. The next level energy drink for sure.
UK, Europe, and it turns it into US, Australia, UK, Europe. One product covers the wall charging needs of every single piece of tech that I've ever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I will make you jealous type of video.
I did it. I have no idea why they needed to turn it into a projectile. For the front, which massively softens the light, magnetically attach a honeycomb, which restricts the light to only shooting in one direction, so that you can perfectly light yourself without... But
well, it's over. Right? Anyways, I mean, let's discuss the bag and what's inside it. It's like women opening their purse, but Flex Edition. I think the content is pretty mild. The evaluation is a little bit too low because I'm fucking stressed out from surrounding nonsense. So I'll just, you know, ignore it. We failed basically. But yeah, it wasn't as interesting as the other type of content he was making. What is Spirit Science trying to talk about here? Let me dissect.
Time immemorial, pride has been identified as one of the 7 deadly sins. It's also been identified.
Well, thank God it was a deadly sin, because it probably still is.
Exist within the spectrum of emotion.
Yeah, so it's self-esteem, right? You have to have self-esteem that lands you at 0, right? If you're constantly angry, you're below. You're just wasting your self-esteem because you're uncomfortable. You crave, you chase certain things, you lose yourself. Like it's a pretty cool map, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I wouldn't celebrate Pride because there's nothing to it. Yeah, demanding when you have Prides. So you're actually slightly below 0. 0 does not have a definition. I think 0 is the definition of awareness, right? You're just aware that you can choose, hopefully. Hopefully you're aware. Whether to be proudful or, you know, keep moving forward in life. Neutrality. I don't know if I agree with everything, but it's a pretty good basis. Dissecting the word pride is a very complicated task. I wonder what he's going to do with that.
Associated with different vibrational states of emotions and qualities of being. So lower quality states, states of force, as in states where you have to force things or people to do what you want in order to get what you want in life, are identified as things like fear.
That's a very interesting way to put it. I can't wrap my head around it, but it makes sense. Like if I'm angry, you will need more force to make me do something. If I'm proudful, you will need a lot more force to make me do something. And it's almost like impossible without it. Your comments not gonna have much force at all. Your comments can have power, however, to be able to bring me up from anger to something different. Right? Or if you force me to do things, I potentially just get more angry. I don't know, man. It's just such a confusing, such a fascinating thing. I don't know how it works exactly, so I'm probably going to spend a lot of time dissecting. I don't know if there's evaluation here, though.
Letting go of our attachments to being right. Of course, Dr. Hawkins was not identifying pride as in the movement that exists today. He was talking about actually being...
It's not that different.
Now, in power versus force...
You know what? Maybe I'll be able to push fame into 10,000 all of a sudden. But I still need like 80 points. Nah, it's not gonna happen. But I could, for like last 10 minutes, discuss something, right? Yeah, the big thing about Pride and those things is like the change, the allowance of change to happen. Like anger is not gonna allow change to happen. Desire is gonna allow even less change to happen unless something happens. Blah blah blah. Like you can't change things. That's what pride is. Of like we're gonna just take over, and you won't be able to change nothing as long as enough people are proudful and shit like that.
Being overly excited about ourselves and expressing ourselves that we lose our base of humility. Now that's to say it's not bad to be proud of someone you love for doing something great, or even proud of yourself in moments of accomplishment. We just don't want to dwell there, knowing that there is such a great ladder.
Again, in order to achieve things, you go up. In order to keep things, you go down. Or at least push other people down. Technically, anger is something you want to give to other people as poison to dwell on. They have to solve the problems. They have to get angry themselves. Your anger will evaporate. You will feel all these emotions, but other people will suck those in. That's the whole point, right? That's the whole point of not dwelling. Just throw those hot potatoes. I think that's the, you know, way to think about it. Like, when you're trying to achieve something potentially, you're climbing the ladder, you're stacking energy, and when you're trying to feel good again because you feel bad, you're just throwing hot potatoes at people, constantly reminding them that they make you feel bad, and they make you might even feel worse by not accepting those hot potatoes. And for as long as they have to want to fight the urge of just accepting, you know, at least be proud of what you're doing. Well, at least be angry that things could be better. A lot of people, it's very difficult to push them down to this position, it seems. But that's the challenge, to get rid of your emotions as best as you can. Unleash, so you don't have to get stuck here too often. Maybe that's the strategy. It's the best interpretation I have.
Because at the end of the day, we're all in this together.
No, we're not in this together. We're just gonna listen to influencers and they will decide it. Alright, that's that. Whatever. He cares about language and definitions, finally. How cool is that? Sunny V uploads every single week now. I don't think it was happening like this. I guess it was? Well, fuck me then. Really? Once a week. Very specific. Very straightforward. Ooh, this is a good one. Ooh, if you want to work on your body, you have to feed it all these like negative emotions. To be proudful, you put on a suit, you know, you put on pressure on your body through fear, guilt, right? Fucking smash that shit. Anger, especially, the easiest one to conjure. That's an interesting take, I think. Because pride is associated to smile as well, right? Apologies. And smile is an important thing, important muscle, just like the back. People who sit for a very long time, like myself, like I have a very weak back. But also weak smile because I don't socialize either. Like, there's something to it. There's something. If you want to train yourself, you fucking...
Athletes would it.
I don't always like Sunny V videos, to be honest.
Getting started. And
in this case, this kind of flops.
according to Forbes, only 40 million.
Man, that's still only 40 million, bro.
Yeah,
No, it's just such a fucking drowsy experience of like, I don't care about any of this. I do care about Selena, though. What a floppy evaluation series. I apologize, but a little bit my mood isn't in the way. And a little bit I'm just bored of people doing the same shit. I glued my butt. I think I'm more familiar with the Crush generation now. it kind of serves the purpose of like, oh, I've known these girls for a very long time. For me, a crush symbolizes first crush, which is from a very long time ago, right? And Monica, also represented by that shit. First crush, like actually. And incredibly powerful, too. Shit, I guess we have the entire list. Getting very solid. I don't think Nikki Limo is gonna get defeated. I think she's solid, bro. So after Selena's little, what's going on?
When I saw
I don't give a fuck. Creepy TikTok villain. Look at that.
music video dressed as a teddy bear and jumping around a massive bed with Selena. Yes, as you can see, Selena can shade an entire village and I'm telling you, her fans' hypocrisy is worse than Selena's own actions.
I mean, NPCs are always going to be worse than celebrities.
They're the same ones who created this false reality of Selena where she's #1 over all her music peers and everyone.
Yeah, she's kind of is #1. The closest person that's like #2 is Taylor. And Taylor is her friend, so yeah. #1, guys.
They're insulting her looks and her.
Well, you lose if you don't love her anymore. You know, that's the whole point. That's the whole game. To deter fans that's no longer needed anymore. You know, she got fame and fortune, and now she needs a different approach in life. Without fans, we'll have fame without fans.
Fans are having a mental breakdown, wondering why Selena would even associate with someone that ugly and
I don't think he's ugly. I think he's kind of cool.
I remember sitting there and she's like, well, I would have worn something different for this date. And I was like, what? We're on a date?
So basically, they were on a different side of Twitter.
I don't know. I think Selena is just having fun and like truly a friend for her. Nothing serious, just something to rely on. Just be around a guy that she can forget all her problems almost.
That
it's
wasn't
crazy.
They started whipping these deluded theories that never got confirmed. It's because that's what fit their theories, that Selena is pulling Zayn Malik, and to be honest, I don't really see the appeal.
Damn, bro. She can't be pulling something like that, right?
With the recent music flopping this bad, it kind of
Is it flopping though?
proves that cares.
Maybe she's not making good music for a reason. I don't know. Like, it's not an album release yet. Not only her music is not doing... Like, Rare is one of the best albums ever.
Experiences in relationships have been cursed. But it's like, who is the common denominator in most of your relationships, Selena? You.
That fucking sucks, bro. The common denominator is someone caring about Selena so much that she gets singled out when she's trying to complain about her problems. Everyone has problems, bro. What the fuck?
She never really grew up to realize that maybe she was the problem.
Everyone can be a problem.
And her age of...
Shit, the shade of Benny goes fucking hard. Oh my god. I guess it's one of those, like, know when to look away, and it's Selena's also villain arc. Fuck yeah, now we know.
22.
What's blowing up here? I'm not posting anything. That's final evaluation of that. And finally, the snipper evaluation. Not watching that one. Probably not watching that one either. So we have these things, and seems to be themes I can actually get behind. Alright. Why would she lose influence? What happened? Final part, let's get this over with.
Escaped, and now they're looking for money.
Money, money, money.
Burrito bowl. We just started this video. I'm already sick seeing on the internet. It's up there. Yeah, my day was going fine before I watched this video.
Next.
He could just walk into a store and get it and no human is gonna tell him nothing. You see this little criminal? He's been doing this for years now. Seasoned Seagull shoplifter.
Yeah, not everything hits hard. A lot of these are about animals, by the way. Who broke my phone? And it was a cat suspect. Wow.
Who knew straws were gay? Disciplined with food. Even a girl boss needs a little sweet treat. If I don't have a sweet treat every single day, I might cease to exist. Why am I like this?
How is that not normal?
Never the same.
How else are you gonna enjoy life if not in every imaginable way?
And what else am I not good at? That's it, I'm not good at directions. God.
See, that's why she dogged Jacksfilms. She didn't actually know where he lives, so he asked for directions of like, is that Jacksfilms' house, bro?
You can't lay on your side? Okay, that was a little sus. Okay, at this point, I'm starting to think it's an excuse not to get anything done. Bye.
Is still kind of fascinated that gay can still be used as an insult to yourself, at least. Because you want to be attractive and not gay. Right? But then if it's an insult to yourself, what about other people? Anyways, I think we're failed with Sniper in this one, because my mood is like shit right now. And God knows how long it's gonna last, this shit mood. I only have 5 evaluated things. Most of them failed. Still leaving YouTube, this guy. I need the bonus meme all the time. Wow, 2 weeks, nothing. Wow. I guess no bonus meme. Bye-bye.